And I did that for my whole life. And that's why I had insomnia, because Hey guys, what's up? My name is Jeannette, also known as Ms.FitVegan. Today I'm joined with the beautiful, amazing Brianna and the gorgeous, sexy Jessica. And these are my two amazing partners in the Raw Vegan Retreat that we are doing in May 17th through the 19th. If you'd like to join us for the best experience of your life, trust me, you will not regret it. You will have such an eye-opening, confidence-boosting, glowifying weekend. You will not believe how you come back not only more confident in your abilities, but you will come back more glowy than ever. I guarantee it, okay? And we have a lot that we're doing in these 3 days of the retreat, okay? The retreat is 3 days, May 17th through the 19th, but it's going to feel like a month because the way we operate, three of us, you don't even know what you're in store for, okay? So it's going to be a lot, but you're going to come back so relaxed, so refreshed, and look better than ever, I guarantee you. So if you want to join us, click the link below. I'll leave it, and you can find out all of the details. Today, we are actually going to be talking about ways that you can have deeper sleep for expedited weight loss and faster healing. Okay, so I think all of us can agree out there that sleeping is a very, very important component to your health. You cannot be healthy without deep, restful sleep. Okay. And so today I'm going to give you my top tips and tricks that I've used over the years to get way better sleep. I had adrenal fatigue, and the raw food diet, it did not help. People say, you're going to sleep better than ever. I did not. Okay. I was so stressed. I was running myself ragged to the ground as a raw vegan. I was not sleeping at all. And I'm going to tell you guys what I've learned. Okay. So let me get into it. Deeper sleep as even as a raw vegan. Okay. So obviously eating healthy is great. Aside from that, I had to do certain things. Okay. So one of the most important things that I ever did for my sleep, and this is very simple, and I'll leave all the links below, is I got an eye mask. And I know this sounds very simple, but there's proven science behind the fact that your eyes, you need to be in complete darkness in order to have deep, restful sleep. So I did get blackout curtains, but that was not enough. The eye mask, I have blackout curtains and an eye mask. And I'm telling you, it's a game changer. This is the one I use. It's $10 on Amazon. It's really comfortable. You can adjust it. You don't even feel it on you. And I get way deeper sleep when I wear this. Highly, highly recommended. Okay. Even a tiny light from your TV can affect your sleep. The red light on your TV. So that's number one. Number two, this is really powerful. Okay. So getting your phone off at least 1 hour before bed is so important. You cannot produce melatonin for at least 2 hours after looking at one of these screens. So right now you're looking at a screen. I recommend you shut it off right after this show. Okay. You've got to give yourself 2 hours. So I would recommend 2 hours, but if you can't, start with 1 hour. 1 hour before bed, you shut your phone off, or you get off your phone, you get off the screens, you get off Netflix, and you do something. It's a crazy thing. It's called reading. I'd recommend you check out the Raw Vegan Excuses book, now available on Amazon. But, there's lots of books out there, not as good as this one. But how about you read? Journal. How about you organize your closet? How about you set yourself up for a successful tomorrow? Meal prep, juice. Do something within that hour before bed. Take a bath. Okay. Just do something besides being on your phone. You maybe want to go for a walk. I have some of the best sleeps when I go for a walk before bed. Off my phone. You can listen to audio, but please get off the phone. One of the best ways that I'd recommend is this is crazy, but I have a safe that I have used, and it has helped me tremendously. It's a food safe because, I used to be a food addict, but now I use it for my phone. You put your phone in here, you set it for 8 hours, 10 hours, and you can't get in there. There's no way to get in there. It's not logical for a lot of people, but it works for me. No kids, no responsibilities. It works for me. It's amazing. Highly recommended. You want to stop your phone addiction? Get one of these safes. I'll leave the link below. Next tip is a spray. Okay, it doesn't matter what spray it is. It does something to your brain. I have studied sleep so much throughout my life, and we were joking before this that I might write a book on it one day because I have just it's been a lifelong goal for me to sleep through the night, which I finally am doing in 2024. Okay, I never slept through the night before in my life. Never. It took hours to fall asleep. I would sleep for an hour, wake up. It would take hours to go back to sleep. It was very difficult. Here are the things that helped me. Okay, so this sleep spray, it's all natural with lemon oil, and there's frankincense and a coriander oil. Okay, chamomile. Basically, I need you to get a scent that you spray on your pillow and your sheets that tell your body it's time to go to sleep. Okay? That's the secret. It's a signal to your brain that it's time to go to sleep. Two more, chamomile tea. Personally, as a raw vegan, I have so much energy that sometimes I don't want to go to sleep. And I'm guilty of staying up till 2, 3 a.m. sometimes because I am not tired. And last night I did. I stayed up till 3 a.m. because I was not tired. And I'm just working and I love working. But I know that if I drank my chamomile tea, I would have gone to sleep way sooner. Every time I drink my chamomile tea, fresh, no tea bags. This is 2024. Ew. Use the fresh loose leaf tea. Okay. I'll leave a link below to the one I use. And it's very simple. You just put it in a little thing for loose leaf tea. Okay. It's like a little strainer thing, like a ball. You close it, you put it in your hot water, or you can make, just soak your chamomile herbs in regular water. Okay. And you can drink that before bed. Okay. You don't have to heat it up if you don't want to, but chamomile tea is very powerful for sleep. It helps me a lot feel tired. And finally, affirmations. Affirmations are so powerful. I have one now that says, I am so happy and grateful now that I sleep straight through the night and I always wake up energized and refreshed. And there has been studies showing that people that are getting 4 hours of sleep a night, if they tell themselves that they are going to wake up energized and refreshed, they literally wake up energized and refreshed. And the people that get 4 hours and tell themselves, I'm going to be so tired, I'm only getting 4 hours, they wake up exhausted. There's a major connection between your words and your brain and your experience here on earth. Remember, in the Bible taught us life and death is in the tongue. Okay? So please understand that your words are very powerful. If you say, I'm going to be tired, if you say you can't sleep, if you say you always wake up, and I did that for my whole life. And that's why I had insomnia, because I said to everyone, I can't sleep. I have insomnia. I can't sleep. Now I never talk about it. I never say it. Even if some nights I can't sleep, I don't talk about it because I know that's not my reality anymore. My reality is that I always sleep straight through the night and I always wake up energized and refreshed. So those are my tips. I'll leave links below. Ladies, Jessica, what would you say are your top tips to getting way better sleep, deeper and more refreshing sleep?
Before I dive into those, I want to mention the spray tip that you just said. I just heard something about that the other day. Yes, spray something. I didn't know that that was a thing, but because it ties into our senses, and so our brains recognize it as, oh, it's time to sleep. What the person was saying was to bring your spray with you when you're traveling, so that because when you're traveling, you're in an unfamiliar place, it might be harder to fall asleep or to have your regular sleep cycle. So if you make it as familiar as possible, and part of that is spraying the spray so that it smells the same as when you're at home. So yeah, that was a great tip. Okay. You actually took half of one of mine, but I'm still going to mention it because it's important. And that is the 3-2-1 rule. So stop eating 3 hours before bed, stop drinking 2 hours before bed, and stop looking at screens 1 hour before bed. Now, 3 hours before bed, stop eating because you don't want your body digesting food while you're eating. We are all healing from something. Our bodies are constantly cleansing and working on getting toxins and poisons out. And it does most of that work while we're sleeping. So if we stop eating 3 hours before bed, then it can focus on doing all of that work and not focus on digesting the food. Also, stop drinking 2 hours before bed Who has ever woken up in the middle of the night because you had to pee and then you couldn't fall back asleep? Everyone. So stop drinking at least 2 hours before you go to sleep, and you will not do that. So it will just help you. Even I do this, I will forget to drink enough water throughout the day. I'll have dinner and then it'll be an hour before bedtime. And I'm like, man, I'm thirsty. But I won't drink because I know it's going to disrupt my sleep. So just go to bed thirsty. When you wake up, that's when you want to flush your body with all the water, all of the hydrating liquids that you can, and that way you can have the restful sleep that you need. No screens 1 hour before bed. I should not have the right to speak about this currently because I am working on this. Jeannette, I know you're the same. Yeah, so I am working on 30 minutes right now personally. Something that I will do is read. Like Jeannette mentioned, I will, once I am done with my phone, I'll put it on airplane mode, put it on Do Not Disturb, stash it away, pick up the book I'm reading, and at least read 10, 15 minutes. And that routine kind of tells my body, it's time to rest. Like now it's time to go to sleep. So the 3-2-1 rule is my number one. And then my other one is going to have to do with a little bit of supplementation. So if you have a lot of trouble sleeping, melatonin is great. I know this is going to be a little bit controversial. It depends on the brand, but there was a time that I had a lot of difficulty sleeping, and I did have melatonin when I would sleep at night, and I no longer need it. But if you are going to have it, I would recommend this brand, Vimergy. I'm not affiliated at all, but they're the cleanest brand I've ever found. So that's for if you have a lot of trouble or if you have a lot of healing to do. Now what I take is magnesium. So this I still take. A lot of people are deficient in magnesium. And this is really important for, sore muscles or really anything. I feel such a huge difference if I don't get this in my body. And so I'll take one of these at night. And so if you don't quite need melatonin to sleep, magnesium is perfect. And then if magnesium you don't even need and it's too much, then I want to echo what Jeannette said about the chamomile tea. So any type of clean sleepy time tea, preferably loose leaf, not the tea bags.
Not too close to bed. I totally agree. You should take it like 2 hours before bed, the chamomile tea. It's really as soon as you can do in the evening. That's key because I also agree. You don't want to be going to the bathroom all night. So I just want to put that out there.
Yes, I agree. Good point. And so melatonin, if you're having a lot of difficulty, but that shouldn't be a forever thing. You don't want to use melatonin as a crutch. Magnesium as well, although I don't see any harm in taking magnesium every day because we are lacking it in a lot of foods. And yeah, and then other than that, the tea. And those are my two tips.
See last week's episode on the debate of should we be taking supplements or not. But I want to say real quick before Brianna goes, two things. What Jessica said was so key. Our body's constantly cleansing and getting toxins out, like all the time. And that is so important what she just said, because a lot of people think they need to go on a cleanse. A lot of you guys think you need to do a fast, do a juice fast, take a herb that's going to help you cleanse. But you have to understand your body is naturally always on a cleanse. Your body's always getting toxins out naturally. Your body's working really hard, even if you're eating McDonald's. That's how you're alive, eating McDonald's. You have to understand that, okay? That's number one. Number two, reading is key. And when I read before bed, I fall asleep faster. I want to let you guys know that. When I read, I fall asleep faster. And also, reading is great for your brain. I mean, reading is literally working out for your brain. So if you want to work out your brain, read, okay? Brianna, thank you so much. What are some of your tips on having deeper sleep so that people can lose weight faster and also heal faster as well?
So you ladies, of course, took most of mine, but it's okay. I have a few more. We're just all the same. But I do want to talk about the spray that Jeannette said, and also Jessica. That was a game changer for me, seriously. I spray it before I get in the shower, and I would so I have my daughter, she's 4 years old. Before I had my daughter, I had the best sleep of my life. Like nothing could wake me up. I would sleep 8 to 9 hours a day, and it was consistently. I get pregnant, and I feel like your body starts prepping you to have a newborn. Like that's once a party at 3 a.m. So and you also have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. So 4 years ago, I would wake up every night in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. And then she's born, and now she wants to party, and there's like sleep is non-existent. So ever since then, 4 years later, I still have trouble like waking up in the middle of the night because one, I'm like checking if she's still breathing, and then just I didn't like actually follow the steps that I'm going to tell you because I'm not perfect. So just know the spray, when I do spray I have phenomenal sleep if Yana doesn't wake me up, of course, but the spray was a game changer. With that, I recommend having a consistent sleep schedule. So there's times where you stay up until 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning working. And then the next day you're like, I'm going to go to sleep early. There is no such thing as catching up on sleep. So, so if you can, and life is busy, if you can go to sleep at the same time and wake up at the same time, even on the weekends, then your consistent sleeping patterns will help you sleep better. Another tip, before Yana was born, I thought there was like something wrong, like I was deficient in something because like I was just always tired and I knew I was eating healthy. So I got all my labs done and there was nothing wrong. And the person at the time, she said, well, what's your morning routine look like? And I can tell her, as soon as I wake up, I go to the gym, I do all this stuff. And then she said, what does your nighttime routine look like? And that at that time it was non-existent. So I highly, highly recommend a night routine. Yana definitely has helped me with that. My first part of my night routine is dimming the lights. Not totally, but usually like, during the day, sunshine, during the night, then almost all the lights in your house are on. So I do have a pink Himalayan sea salt lamp. I just dim it. And so we have like low lights. That's like a signal for Yana just to not run all over the house and on the couch and stuff. And then we take our showers. I do read a book with her. So that's another like signal that bedtime is coming.
Are you reading her the Raw Vegan Excuses book, now available on Amazon?
I am.
Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You're so silly. And then I do recommend, I listen to meditation going to sleep. So if I don't have meditation, then I do like have a gratitude journal. So you can journal about your day, or I do really like to say what I'm thankful for. There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, sorry. I don't want to interrupt you, Bree, but I have a lot more tips and tricks. So I just decided I'm gonna do a whole nother video just myself because there's so much that I have done, and doing the gratitude journal every night, just like you talked about, has been a game changer for me because it's all about telling your body and your mind that it's time to go to bed. So the spray and then and then I have this this giant gua sha that I use for my my jaw. It's really tight. I have this massager that you got me for Christmas. Like I just do the same routine and read the Raw Vegan Excuses book. And then I fall asleep because my body knows, okay, this is what we're doing 10 minutes before bed. This is what we're doing 5 minutes before bed. But it really it's like an hour. It's like it starts an hour before bed. Sorry, but you had me at gratitude journal, baby. And I'll leave this below because this is my favorite one. It's $5 on Amazon. It's a game changer. It's so amazing. So There you go.
Yeah, no, definitely. I do listen to meditation every night before I go to sleep. Even Yana's like ready. Like when she picks for the meditation for the night, then she knows she's going to sleep within 5 minutes. So it's amazing. But it's really important not to have it playing all throughout the night. I used to have music playing throughout the night because I thought it was helping me, but it's like when you're sleeping, your brain's still listening to that. So have it quiet. I usually have the meditation going on. If I'm restless, then it's for 30 minutes, but sometimes I have it for 10 minutes and I'm asleep before that, before it
So
even ends.
I had a question about that because Awa, she listens to 432 Hertz every night for like years. And I'm curious, and I don't do that because I don't sleep with my phone in my room. I have an alarm clock. I do not sleep with my phone in my room because then I know I'm going to be up all night. It's just right there. And I just don't like the EMF rays or, all this stuff. So now, do you recommend listening to a binaural beat or you think it's just better to have silence than that?
Same question.
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't really matter what you listen to, just don't listen to it all night. So make sure that there's a timer. Even if you're listening to it on YouTube, there is a timer that you can turn it off. So just make sure it's just not playing all night.
Where did you get that information? May I ask? What is your source?
I'm like, I looked it up, but there's a lot of research on it. So
Oh.
I'll put it down below.
No, I'm
I
interested.
I thought I was had a leg up on everyone, thinking like, let me do all this subconscious reprogramming while I'm sleeping, listening to this healing frequencies, but apparently that works against you.
Yeah.
It's interesting because think about it. In nature, we wouldn't have 432 Hertz on all night long. Just think about it. But we'll do more research and get back to you. Bree, any other tips and tricks?
I do. Just one more. I like during the day, move your body, exercise. That's going to deplete your energy and it'll allow you to rest longer and your body will be like repairing itself while you're sleeping. So make sure you move your body and sweat.
Dead ass. That is why me and Bree, we work out 4 days a week on Zoom together. If you guys would like to join us, we'll leave the link below. But I feel a major, and I'm sure Jessica agrees because Jessica's super fit and she works out every day too. The days that I work out, like a good workout, and I sweat, I'm sleeping better. I'm telling you, we cannot sleep good if we are not physically exhausted. And same thing with like mentally too. Like if we're not using our brain during the day, learning something, working on a passion project, reading, doing good things for our brain and our body, we won't have deep, restful, healing sleep. We won't. So I just want you to know, yeah, some people are lucky. And like Brie was talking about before she had her baby, she was sleeping no problem. And some people are not as lucky, and that's okay. You have to learn tips and tricks. And I'm telling you, as somebody who didn't sleep for years, start with this sleep mask, start with some of the tips and tricks that we told you guys. Melatonin is probably one of the safer supplements to take. I wouldn't, I don't, I don't take it, but I have something that I will talk about in my video privately because there has been emergencies when I travel, especially where I can't sleep for days and days and days. So I do have a supplement that I take, and I'll talk about that in the video coming up that I'll do by myself. Okay, guys, love you so much. If you want to come to the Raw Beauty Retreat in May, do me a favor, check out the link below. It's going to be me, Bree, and Jessica, and I'm so excited. It's going to be the best weekend of your life here in Miami, Florida in May. So it's going to be perfect weather. It's mango season. You're going to have the most incredible exotic fruit of your life. You're going to have fresh coconut water, fresh sugarcane juice, fresh green juice, everything organic. A raw vegan chef. We're staying together in a beautiful retreat house, nude beach. Click the link below. Check it out. It's going to be incredible. The nude beach is optional. You can wear a bathing suit, but I highly recommend you put yourself out of your comfort zone and do things you've never done before to get a result that you've never had before. You want to get more confidence. You want to feel better. You want to look better. You want to have a better life where you're more happy, you're more fulfilled, you're doing things that are scary, but super, super fulfilling to you. Then you got to put yourself out there. Okay. Brianna's doing that. Jessica's doing that. And I'm fucking dedicated to doing it and helping you do it too. So click the link below and check out the retreat. Jess, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want to add that you will not have to worry about your beauty sleep at the retreat because you are going to sleep like an angel after you do all the activities that we're going to do together.
Boo, we all going to sleep 9:30. You're winding down to bed. We're sleeping by 10, eyes closed in the bed by 10. Okay. And so I promise you, you will thank us later for that. Trust me, the retreat, and we have to go. But let me just tell you right now, at the retreat, you're going to be living. You're going to be off your device. I'm going to be taking photos for you guys. I'm going to be doing videos for you guys the whole entire weekend. So you're going to have so much content to share when you get home. But during the retreat, you're going to be alive. You're not going to be living through your phone. Okay. So I'm just letting you guys know that right now. Thank you so much. Click the link below to check it out, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye, boo.